In the name of our God, Yahweh, and his son, Yahushua, we say Shabbat Shalom. We are here today to bring you another example of why we're in the situation that we're in today. Why we're continuing to be on the bottom. And why no one cares but the Israelites. Your preacher and your church don't care. Your family members don't care. No one cares. Even the system don't care. The only people care is these brothers that you see coming out here every Saturday putting their life on the line. We care because we love you. And we come out here to give you the truth. Thus says our God Yahweh and his son Yahushua. And so we're going to be going through some curses and some blessings today. We're going to have the brothers, they're going to be expounding on a couple of the verses. And then we're going to go on with the class. Am I right about it, brothers? And so we're going to start out with Brother Liddell. He's going to start out with Deuteronomy chapter 28. He's going to start at verse 1, and he's going to explain what it is on one of the verses that he want to talk about. He's going to let me know. Otherwise, I'll be explaining it until he gets where he's going to get where he's going to explain his. Am I right about it, brothers?
That's right.
So go ahead, my brother.
Deuteronomy 28. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of thy Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That he's going to set you what?
Above all the nations.
No, he's going to set you below nations.
Above all the nations of the earth.
And see, that's what it's saying. That if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments and do what your God tell you to do, that he's going to set you above all nations upon the face of the earth. No matter who it is, white man, Chinese man, Arabian man, African man, it don't matter who it is. If we do what it is that he requires of us, he's going to set us on high above all nations and above all people on the face of the earth. Read, my brother.
All these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
And all these blessings shall come upon thee if we do what he say and overtake us. Read.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord.
If you
God.
listen to the voice of the Lord your God, all these blessings are going to come to you. And my brother's going to read what the blessings are when you obey God. Read.
Blessed shall there be in the city.
Blessed shall thou be in the city. That means you won't be homeless. That means you won't be the last hired, the first fired. That means that you won't be having to go through child supports. That means that you won't be having hate in your heart for your brother, and your brother won't be having hate in his heart for you. You will be able to reap all the benefits that your God has for you. Read.
And blessed shall there be in the field.
Read.
And blessed shall there be in the field.
Blessed will there be in the field. Remember when we were picking cotton, when we were picking sugar cane, in the tobacco field, and all those things, those are the curses. But what the blessings are that we're not going to have to be out there in the fields working. We're going to have other people out there in the field working. We're going to have the other nations. We're going to have the heathens. That's the way it's supposed to be. But when we disrespect and disobey our God, he put our enemies over us. Am I right about it, brothers?
That's right.
And so we have to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments so that we will what? Be able to attain the blessings that God has for us. Read.
Blessed shall there be fruit of thy body.
The fruit of your body. What is the fruit of your body? The fruit of your body is what? Your children. They should be blessed. Read.
And the fruit of thy ground.
And the fruit of your crops. All the things that you walk on. Everything that your hand touch. Everything that your hand produce in the field is going to be blessed. Read.
And the fruit of thy cattle.
And thy cattle.
The increase of thy kind.
And even thy kin. Read.
And the flock of thy sheep.
Thy sheep.
Blessed shall be the basket of thy store.
And see, when you go in the stores, you won't have to worry about what? Buying and eating GMO foods. You won't have to worry about going in the store and having seedless oranges. You won't have to go in the store and have those seedless grapes. Because anything that don't have a seed to it, it is genetically modified organisms, what is better known as what? GMOs. Read.
Blessed shall there be without comest in.
Blessed will that be when you go out. When you go out into this wicked world, you're going to be protected. God is going to have a hedge of protection around you. Read.
And blessed shall thou be when thou goest out. Comest in.
When you come in, what? You're going to be blessed. That means that you ain't got to worry about nobody running in, kicking down your doors. You ain't got to worry about you having all this disarray in your household. Everything is going to be good because you're doing the things that God requires of you. Read, my brother.
And blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
And blessed when you go out. Because, you know, as black men, so-called black men, Israelites, when we go out, it's no guarantee that we are going to come back in. Because there's so much hate that for us that people have. Because they know who we are. And they mad because God chose us and didn't choose them. So therefore, what will happen? They will want to kill us and hurt us. Read.
The Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thee face.
See, all those people and all your enemies that go against you and be smiting up against you and everything, bucking up against you, treating you the way that they treat us today, that he's going to say what to, he's going to call what for the enemy, my brother?
Smite.
He's going to kill those enemies that rise up against his people. Read.
Thou shalt come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
You see, they're going to come out one way, but when they get ready to get their punishment, what they're going to be doing? They're going to be scattering. They're going to be going all kind of ways. Every way you turn around, they're going to be going. When you look to the east, the west, the north, the south, you're going to see your enemies running. But why? Because your God is going to be killing them and persecuting them. Am I right about it, brothers?
That's right.
Read on, my brother.
The Lord shall command the blessings upon thee in the storehouse.
Everywhere you go, to the Levites, to everybody, all your things are going to be blessed. Your barns, your house going to be full. When you go to the grocery store, you're going to be able to support your family. You're going to be able to put food in your refrigerator. You're going to be able to put goods in your pantry. You're going to be able to put the frozen foods in your freezer. You're going to be taken care of. Read.
And in all that thou settest thy hands unto.
Everything that your hands touch will be blessed. Why will it be blessed? Because your God said that everything that thy hands touch will be blessed. Read, my brother.
And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
And you shall be blessed in the land which the Lord thy God giveth you. That means no matter what God gives you, if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, he's going to be blessing you and blessing you and blessing you. So no matter where it is that you go, you will have the blessings of your God. Okay, read.
The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
Yes, right. What that's saying, my brother?
That's saying that the Israelites need to wake up and come back to Yahweh.
And do what?
Come back to Yahweh.
That's right, my brother. Go ahead on. Talk about it, brother.
Because there's no one greater than the Israelites.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
No one is above us. And
That's
we follow his law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right, my brother. Read.
What else you got to say?
Well, read on, brother.
The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the law, keep the commandments of the Lord thy God.
And what it means to be holy? It means to be separated. Because what requires you to be holy is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what make you holy. That's what make you righteous. That will make you spiritual, and it'll set you apart from all people, because God did not give everybody the commandments. He only gave the Israelites the commandments. He didn't give any other nation the commandments but the Israelites. Read.
And walk in his ways, and all people on the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord.
Everybody gonna know and have respect for you, because you're gonna be setting what? You're gonna be setting the pace, a positive pace. You're gonna be showing people that you ain't no byword. You're gonna be showing people that everything that it is that God requires of you, you're gonna be doing it, and He's gonna be rewarding you. And people are gonna be receiving, they're gonna be seeing your reward.
And thou shalt be afraid of thee.
And they're going to be afraid of you. See, they don't walk around scared of you today, because this is their kingdom. Am I right, brothers?
That's right.
This is the white man. This is the other nation. This is their kingdom. But what did the Bible say that we have next? We have next to the kingdom.
That's
and
right.
once we rule this kingdom, we're going to rule it for 1,000 years, and the white man is going to be around for 1,000 years more, and then they're going to be killed. You're going to start seeing them in the museums, and your children may ask you, who is this person? You're going to tell them those were the people that were over us when we weren't keeping God's commandment, when we were disobedient people. But now that we are obedient to what God's will is, now the shoe has been reversed. Read.
And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods.
Everything that we want and have, God is going to make sure that He supply all our needs according to what? His riches. Not according to us. He's going to make sure that we have everything that we need. Read, brother.
In the fruit of thy body.
And the fruit of thy body, our children.
And in the fruit of thy cattle.
And even our cattle.
And in the fruit of thy ground.
Everything in the ground that we plant is going to go up. It's going to come out. We're going to be able to harvest it. Read.
In the land which the Lord swore unto the fathers to give thee.
With the land that the Lord swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to give us. Read.
The Lord shall open up his good treasures.
He's going to give us the what?
The good treasures.
The good treasures. What are those good treasures? Salvation, the covenant, the promises, the blessings, and all those things that we talk about in the book of Romans chapter 9. Read.
The heaven to give.
That's right. That's right, my brother.
The rain unto the land in his season.
The rain is going to come. What is the rain going to do? The rain is going to what? It's going to saturate the land. So what? That our crops will grow. Read.
And to bless all the work of thy hands.
And everything that we do with our hands, what? We're going to be blessed, because we do those things that God requires of us.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations.
And you know what happening? You see how it is that the nations are lending to us? When it said lending to us, it's that we got to take handouts instead of hand-ups. We got to be able to accept whatever it is that they give us. But we're not going to have to do anything, because they're going to do everything when we get in the kingdom. Read.
And thou shalt not borrow.
And thou shalt not borrow. We're not going to have to borrow from them. They're going to have to be what? Borrowing from us. Read.
And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail.
And the Lord shall put us on high. If we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, we shall be on high above all people on the face of the earth. Read.
And thou shalt be above, and thou shalt not be beneath.
And we will never be on the bottom ever again, if we do those things that our God requires of us.
And that does hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God.
See, if you hearken into the commandments of the Lord your God,
which I commanded thee this day.
That's the commandment this day. See, the Bible is what? Past, present, and future. And today is talking about what? Read that again, my brother.
That thy God, which I commanded thee this day.
He said what?
That I commanded thee this day.
All together?
I commanded thee this day.
Everybody?
I commanded thee this day.
Everybody say it.
I commanded thee this day.
That he commanded us this day. See? He's talking about the day. The Bible is saying the day. It's right on time, brothers. It's right on time. Read what you got, brother.
To observe and to do them.
To observe, to obey, and to do them. Read.
And thou shalt not go aside from any other word.
And don't supposed to be dealing with nothing that nobody else say, none of the heathen ways or anything. but only what God says. Read.
I commanded thee this day to the right hand or to the left,
That's right. Read.
to go after other gods to serve them.
Don't do it. That's what's happening today with Christianity. That's what's happening today with Islam. That's what's happening today with Buddhism. Everybody want to have something different than what they are supposed to be doing. And that is the problem today. Okay. Now we got Brother Yoram. He's going to come because our brother Lee there, he just read the blessings, the things that we will achieve. Am I right about it, brother? The things that we will achieve if we do and keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, Brother Yoram, he's going to read the things that's going to happen to us if we don't keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Explain that. Explain yourself, brother. Because you explain in 15, 16, and 17. Explain yourself.
It means come to pass, means it's happened right now to this day.
Read. Yeah, go ahead. Say what he's talking about it.
And hearken means is to not listening.
It means
to
that
God's word.
if you don't hearken, it means that you what? You're not listening to his words.
And still reveal his people. And to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day, that all these curses shall come upon you and overtake you.
What's happening, brother?
We still overpower us
What overpowered us?
by the other nation.
We got overpowered because we didn't do what?
Keep the laws, statutes, and commandments.
So therefore we are being what?
Being in the curse.
We are being in the curse. Read.
Curse shall thy be in the city. It means curse in the city. We stay in the hoods, in the ghettos, in the projects, and the police get shot us down the streets. And first high, last high, first foul. And the God was hating on them.
Go ahead. Read.